everybody. Yvette Beaver and
Sandy Graves.
here, Elephants in the Room, presented to you by the Republican Party of Pasco. And we have our keynote speaker here, all the way from Fort Lauderdale. And I tell you what, Roger Stone, you look good.
You look good.
You look good.
Well, you know, except for 72 years old, I feel pretty darn good.
Oh, you can't be 72.
Oh, that skin.
These are the greatest possible days to be alive.
Yes, I agree.
Any days.
And we are headed into what I think will be an unprecedented period of peace, prosperity, security, justice, and law and order for the country. And I think it's rare that you have a political figure who actually does what he says he's going to do in the campaign.
Yes.
And it's happening right before our very eyes.
Yes.
Well, and we appreciate that. And we appreciate everything you've done to pave the way and show us the way of what has been going on behind the scenes, so to speak, that and brought it to the forefront of everything that that they're weaponizing everything. And it's now coming out.
Part of that.
Yes, and it's now coming out when you think about some of these things that Tulsi Gabbard is putting out there.
First of all, just a word about Tulsi Gabbard. She's one of the most amazing women I have ever met. You know, she's a lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army. She's a combat veteran from Iraq.
And we appreciate that so much.
She is a championship surfer. She's a she's a crack shot. She was a 4-term Democrat congresswoman who realized that party had lost its memories. And now I'm happy to say that I played a role in first convincing her to support President Trump, and then later convincing her to become a Republican. And I say it's right now. She is going to be the first woman president. Not necessarily 2028, but eventually, I have no doubt, she's going to be the first woman
And
president.
she can do it too. Let me
I saw that. I saw that today. Yes.
I feel very strongly about it. I have not met anyone who is as impressive as a political communicator since I was in Reagan.
Her
Well,
communications.
she's amazing. She's done a lot for our country. And Tulsi Gabbard, if you are watching this, I hope you do. And you just need to know that you're being prayed for. There are warriors out there praying for you and our country.
Yeah,
And we
that's up
thank
to
you for all you've done. And we're glad you're here.
I wanted to ask you something.
Sure.
I was on your ex, like I just said, and posted. You're going to redemption.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
You just did a thing in Las Vegas.
Sure. It was a great time in Las Vegas. There were two of my favorite people, General Michael Flynn.
I love him.
They tried to destroy him, the same they tried to destroy President Trump.
Yes.
And you.
And me.
Yes.
Also Mayor Rudy Giuliani,
There are a
who
lot
they
of
tried to disbar because he zealously represented the interests of his client, which
Yeah.
lawyers are supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I think they're both great men, also great friends of mine. And we're meeting a very significant time because thanks to Tulsi Gabbard and her power to declassify, the entire Russian collusion hoax is now completely exposed.
There you go.
There's no doubt. It's no longer conjecture, theory, or even investigating journalism.
It was pretty obvious.
Well, some of us knew it, but I don't think the American people knew it. And now
Well, we
it's
can gaslight it.
Gaslight it.
exactly right.
Yeah.
So it's been proven. But I also spoke honestly about the role of Christ in my life. The fact that when the oppression came, and when I became clear to me I wasn't going to get a fair trial, that I was going to be lynched. It's really simple. It's like, you're charging me with these crimes that don't really exist. All you've got to do is sign this and testify against President Trump. We'll let you off the hook.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And
Very
but
good.
I
Talk
got,
about not constitutional.
I was depressed. I was angry. I
well,
was
people
scared
are praying
for my
for
wife.
you. They're coming for you.
And in all honesty, was that point was actually a master from North Florida, a young pastor, Andy Coggins, who I kept in touch with. He's got a new book on a terrific guy, who convinced me to confess my sins, to get right with the Lord. And he said, if you do all that, God will protect you. He will lift you up and
He will
protect
lead and
you.
guide you. He will go before you and go beside you.
And it went down exactly like that. So
Praise
I
God.
went to this.
She's a daughter of the minister.
I love Jesus. I love Jesus.
I can
Come
tell.
on now. They're coming for you.
So I went to this revival with Franklin Grant, and I met with him privately. And he gave me the same advice that he redeemed in the blood of the cross. And I stood out in this open field with 2,000 other people. I confessed my sins, I got right with God, and I knew immediately at that moment that everything would work out. And then I knew the president would hear my pleas. So it was a great moment, and I talk openly about it.
Well, I'm glad you've been vindicated.
Indeed, in all different kinds of
Both
ways,
ways.
spiritually and in
And
life.
political.
Absolutely.
And,
So
and what they did to you was totally unfair. Very,
we're just glad that we're on the other side of it. We're on the other side of it.
Now we have the consequences. The people who did this knew what they were doing.
Yes.
They knew that the evidence was fabricated. This is the great single dirty trick in American politics. It's a serious abuse of power.
It is.
Of power. The people who did it need to be held.
I think that's important, abuse of power.
But you know they can do.
Well, we're looking forward to you speaking with us tonight.
Yes.
And we're glad you're here, Roger Stone. And thank you so much. God is good. And make sure you're praying for our public servants, our president, and Roger Stone here. And he's doing a great job. And thank you for visiting Elephants in the Room, presented to you by the Republican Party of Pasco.
I'm Sandy Gray.
Yvette Beamer, go and have a blessing-filled evening.